Hi, I'm Greg Meyer, Mayor of Stafford Township, and this is the Mayor's Briefing. Today, I have with us Kelly Karch, Animal Control Officer here in our Animal Control Department. How are you, Kelly?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit about what it's like being an Animal Control Officer.
So, our day today consists of a number of different calls. We handle any domestic calls that may come in, any wildlife calls. So as far as domestics go, we're going to pick up any stray or lost dogs and cats. When it comes to the stray animals, we will be impounding them at the Ocean County Animal Facility. Lost animals, we always try to reunite with their owners. And then we also handle all injured wildlife calls. And then also rabies vector species.
Rabies vector species, what are they?
So we have a number, it's mostly mammals in this area. It's going to consist of skunks, groundhogs, raccoons, foxes, coyote, just to name a few.
Now we have quite a wide range of wildlife in our area. Where the pines meet the bay over here. So I think there was a bear wandering through not too long ago.
We did have a black bear not too long ago.
And even bigger than that, not to be outdone, but wasn't there a bull also?
We also had a bull not too long ago.
And we don't know where the bear went, but you sent the bull off.
The bull went to a sanctuary located about 2 hours north of here. It's the only bull sanctuary in New Jersey, and he's living, a wonderful life now.
I bet he is.
So.
Probably could use some visitors. Now you mentioned rescuing wild animals that are injured. So what happens on a typical call?
So on a typical injured wildlife call, we can go a number of different ways. The first stop we make would be one of our veterinary clinics that we contract with. The main one we utilize is Stafford Vet. We also have a contract with Jersey Shore for after-hour calls. If the vet feels it's something that they can immediately fix or address, the animal would get released. If it's something that maybe needs some long-term care, it's going to go to one of the nonprofit wildlife rehabilitation centers that we work with. And we have a number of those.
And there's different rehabilitators for different types of, some people rehabilitate birds and some people work on other types of species.
Correct. So Tom's River Avian Care is our birds of prey. He also does any kind of waterfowl. And that is run by a gentleman named Don, and he takes all of our birds for us. And then we also work with Shaw, Medford, and Mercer for different mammals. Each one can only take certain species. So depending on what animal it is that we have, foxes go to Mercer, rabbits, squirrels, other things would go out to Medford, and Shaw takes all of our bats, possums, and some other stuff once in a while. Today she took some skunks from me. So.
Got some specialists all across the board.
Yeah.
Now recently there was a bit of a staffing shortage in animal control, so at our last council meeting, the town council entered into an agreement with A Academy Animal Control. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what that's been like?
Yes, so A Academy's been helping out right now in the interim until we are able to find some qualified candidates. Chris has been coming in, sitting with me, kind of learning our code, learning state statutes.
Chris works for A Academy?
He's their full-time animal control officer. He's been doing a great job. I know there also was some concern over whether or not the vehicles possibly had air conditioning, so I was able to see one of the vehicles actually this morning with Chris, and it is, in my opinion, efficient for animal transport as to what, state standards are set at.
Sure. Very good. Now, moving forward, tell us a little bit about what it takes to be certified as an animal control officer.
So to become a working animal control officer, you'd have to obtain your state certification in animal control. And there's also a humane law enforcement officer certification as well. And that's if you wanted to enforce any of the animal cruelty statutes. So to get that certification, the Career Development Institute offers that course. You can also find other courses offered by different schools on the New Jersey Certified Animal Control Officer Association. If you go under the education link.
And you mentioned rabies vector species before. Now, some animals, domestic animals, most of them are supposed to have their rabies vaccines, right? The dogs and the cats.
All of them are supposed to be vaccinated for rabies. The only time a domestic animal should not be vaccinated is if the vet had written a letter of exemption due to possible health issues. So if anyone is in need of a rabies vaccine, We do have our free annual rabies clinic every year right here at Stafford Township. The next one is going to be held in the spring of 2023. We just got done having a very successful clinic not too long ago. And in the meantime, the Southern Ocean County Animal Facility offers free vaccines every other week by appointment, and that's located right on Haywood Road, past Public Works right here in town.
Just past Public Works, so if you're on the way up to Costco, go in there, just make that quick right down the road, and there's the animal shelter. So there's always volunteers out there walking dogs and doing all kinds of great things.
It's a very busy place.
Very busy, yeah, high of activity. Now, so we talked a bit about the agreement with A Academy, but what we're trying to do now is make sure that our animal control department is fully staffed, and so you provide the best services to our resident people and animal species throughout the township. So, coming up in calendar year 2023, Kelly's going to be our lead animal control officer, and she's going to need people to back her up. So, be looking through those applications, right?
Yeah, if anyone is interested in the profession or has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I would be more than happy to give you advice, point you in the right direction if this is something you could see yourself doing.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being here with us today, Kelly.
Thank you.
And thank you, all of you, for tuning to the Mayor's Briefing today. And here in Stafford Township, we care about our people, we care about our animals. Thank you.